Welcome back to Dry Cereal. I hope everybody's got a cup of coffee or a hot chocolate in their hand because we're about ready to finish this game. So, the villain's final hiding place, the secret blimp that he thought he could get away, make a clean getaway, escape. But he's not gonna do that, not on our watch. So, what do we got here? It's Doctor Who. It's
an electric screwdriver.
Yeah.
This could come in handy. You never know when you might need to drive.
What's the thing from Doctor Who? It's some kind of screwdriver. It's like a cosmic screwdriver. Not a cosmic screwdriver. It's something more official sounding. We got some rye bread. That's always important.
Someone didn't finish their lunch. Well, you never know when you might need a piece of stale rye bread.
It doesn't look like rye bread, though. Oh, okay. It's kind of dark. So... this looks like it's broken. It's definitely broken. Okay.
This looks like some sort of conveyance between the front and the back of Kid's blimp.
It looks like a cornucopia, or like a trumpet from a Dr. Seuss book, kind of.
This blimp is so long, I guess they need an easy way to get things between the front and the back.
So can we just, like, walk through the tunnel?
There's nothing to hold on to.
Yeah, you're right. Well, maybe we can take our thing and drive it through the tunnel. So we unhook it.
My high-flying days in the Spy Air Corps.
That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do, man.
That's like the entrance to the front of Kid's overblown blimp. I've got to get over there. I hope this
always made me really nervous because, like, what if his thing runs out of fuel? Or, like, what if he just drops to the ground? So he has to, like, unhook it and then, of course, climb up this flimsy ladder blowing in the wind and try to get up there, even though they're miles in the air. Maybe not miles, maybe hundreds of feet. I don't know. God, that makes me nervous. So, it's A2PLT, autopilot. Except that it really says autopilot, but, so what we want to do is we want to take a look at,
the ejection seat controls must be here. I can finally throw Kid into evil villain jail.
Is that anything like gay baby jail? No, it's evil villain jail. See, we need the tea.
That did the trick.
Some breakfast tea, English breakfast tea.
What an interesting device. It's just like the toaster we have back at Spy Corps cafeteria.
It's just like our toaster at home, except this one
a piece of rye bread might
defeats villains. I could go for a piece of toast right now. Maybe a banana and Nutella sandwich. I don't know.
I better steer this thing over the evil villain jail before this blimp is toast.
Okay. And then we want to go over to this guy.
Panel. Now I can use the coordinates Monkey Penny sent me via the Spy Watch to maneuver this dastardly contraption over the evil villain jail. Then I can finally put William the Kid where he belongs.
Perfect.
There, my little trap is all set. The ejector seat should be just about ready to blow.
About to blow. Okay, no Dreamy Bowl references. This is a kid's game.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Changing course. Sorry, Kid. I have a little errand I need to run. What?
No, I want to sit here and watch Monty Python and sip my English breakfast tea and listen to Gilbert and Sullivan. What ho, I'm so British.
I just thought I'd toast your accomplishment before
Colin Firth. I don't know. Oh, that's some pretty burnt toast.
What do you mean by that?
Goodbye. Nice uvula. I really don't need to see that up close. That's kind of weird.
Only one parachute.
Oh man, that's gotta hurt.
Painful. I guess Kid will be serving up his goat byproducts in evil villain jail from now on. I would have gotten away with my evil plan if it weren't for that.
I can't really hear you over the music and the explosions. Sorry. It sounded like you were, like, almost quoting Scooby-Doo, though, but not really. I would have gotten away if it weren't for you meddling kids.
I'll be back. No jail can hold William the Kid.
So, been thinking about my future in life, and every once in a while I'm like, I wonder if I could have a future in voice acting, Because, I already have a friend who's, like, a professional voice actor, and I like just doing silly voices. Like, I'm pretty good at, like, doing the stereotypical, like, announcer voice, like, kind of game show announcer, like, and now, what's behind door number 3? And, I don't know.
Where the ceremony is already in progress.
For outstanding heroism and suaveness in the face of utter dairy chaos, and for bringing the
Wow, great
nefarious
George
William
Bush
the
impression.
Kid to justice, I award you, Spy Fox. Our
My
nation's
name's
high
George
star.
Bush.
May
I'm
I
from
present
Texas.
you with
Somebody
the
on one of my other
Daddy
videos, I believe the guy who was watching my Copper Odyssey videos left a nice comment about my Hank Hill impression.
Cheers for Spy Fox.
And it was like at a moment where I wasn't even trying to do a Hank Hill impression. But I just ended up sounding like a Hank Hill impression. But normally I do actually do a Hank Hill impression quite often because, do I look like I know what a JPEG is? Now, Bobby, are you sure you can eat that much steak? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Because I've listened to that stupid hot dog song enough times. I haven't even watched a full episode of the show. But funny enough, the woman, Pamela Adlon, I think is her name. She's the same voice actress who does Bobby on King of the Hill and who does Pajama Sam. Which is pretty incredible if you think about it. And how fitting, because we're playing a Humongous Entertainment game. Speaking of Humongous Entertainment, I just bought
I would have gotten away. My
Freddy Fish 4
words for that pesky.
and Moonbase Commander, which Moonbase Commander was actually, it was made by people from the Humongous Entertainment Company, but they were going to break off and form a separate studio to make more adult-focused games. But the story of Humongous Entertainment is so sad because, their parent company really didn't know how to handle them. Julian Soul! Oh my gosh, he's legendary. If you don't know who he is, Julian Soul and his brother Jeremy Soul are legendary. You should look them up. And Julian Soul did a bunch of, like, the Putt Putt, the Pajama Sam games. That's why this soundtrack is so good. Although there's another person, the Fat Man. I don't remember his name, but his nickname is the Fat Man, who did Pajama Sam 3. It's also a pretty good soundtrack. More songs with, like, lyrics, though, and less, like, instrumental stuff. Although Julian Soul did do a song that had lyrics for Putt Putt. Putt Putt Travels Through Time, because, like, the different, Ron Gilbert, I love you. No homo. Whatever. Bob Zink is Spy Fox. Because there's, like, the different time-telling devices that, like, sing a song to Putt Putt as he is getting ready to travel through time. Whatever. That's also a pretty good game. Putt Putt is my least favorite of the Humongous Entertainment, like, IPs. But it's still a pretty cool franchise nonetheless. There's how Acidophilus is spelled, so literally love of acid, or is it love of acid or brother of acid? No, it's love of acid, yeah. Which is fitting because it's about, like, milk and cheese and whatever, I don't know. That's Spy Fox and Dry Cereal. My plan is to do the entire Spy Fox trilogy, and I have not done, I have not played some Assembly Required before, so that's going to be a completely blind playthrough, which I haven't done a completely blind playthrough since Space Funeral. but I don't do them very often in my channel. So that should be fun. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, week, month, year, life, you know, and we might be playing through this game some more to see the other possible paths. Thank you for watching. Helium Lemon signing off.